Yeah, I'm not liking the mage. But to be honest, the mage is pretty bad. Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Control. Now as you saw in the last video, we witnessed some of the interviews or quote unquote trials that Dylan had to go through. And in my opinion, I understand why he hates the Bureau. I still wouldn't have submitted to the his, but I understand why he hates the Bureau. So let's see if we can't find the slide projector and get rid of it, and maybe that'll help his situation out. So let's keep moving here. What is that? Oh. We are at the Altered World event that happened in Ordinary. Some more case files here. Ordinary, Altered. I wonder if that explains what happened in Ordinary. Let's see if that explains what happened in Ordinary. We went in and met Polaris like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn. The world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. JF, which is Jesse Faden. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. So as you know, the hiss came about because the Bureau took the projector after they closed it. They took it to the oldest house, and then they started experimenting on it, aka opening it back up again, turning it back on. And then all of a sudden they triggered the hiss somehow. So I guess the projector opened up some kind of dimension to these creatures like the one you saw in the refrigerator. And now they're using the hiss to try and take over. And also keep in mind, the oldest house is the only thing saving the world in this universe right now. Because the hiss is not able to leave the oldest house. But if it, I mean, just imagine if it were to leave the oldest house, you have people floating into outer space and dying left and right. Pretty much it would take them over instantly. So Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the knot mother were coming straight at us. I have no idea what they're talking about. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. So I guess that's what they called the creatures that they saw. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except hand. Unconfirmed existence of paranormal entity. Designation Polaris. So Polaris apparently wait a minute, I just saw something to say Ordinary. So this is what happened in Ordinary. An altered world event occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, slide projector, discovered by the local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides were used in the projector, the projected images opened doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. So that's why the town folk disappeared. It was because apparently they were sucked into different dimensions due to this slide projector. So, well, hold on, let me finish reading this first. On August 30th of 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, who was 10 at the time, and Jesse Faden, who was 11, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. Case file in Darling's presentations for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. A couple of days, maybe 2 weeks later, the Altered World event had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. And see, this is why I hate like these government entities that do this kind of stuff. Like, if they didn't apparently, obviously here, from August 30th to September 14th, they were on their own, right? So rather than trying to just scoop them up and forcefully take them to these labs and stuff, why not just tell them, look, you don't have any parents right now, why don't you come with us and we can help you out? But no, you gotta try and do things by force, and that gets on my nerves. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. And this is why I'd be so happy in those like human versus alien invasion movies, because you have no right to do this to them. If you want to stay in that town and question them, that's one thing. But an event they can't control, you're gonna force them to come with you. I mean, that's not fair. That's against their constitutional rights. And since they are in the United States of America, they have those rights. So that's why I don't like the Bureau, because they're a joke. But that's what happened in Jesse Faden's story. That's why she went to the Bureau in the first place, because she was able to escape. Dylan was not. Apparently at this time also, they must have opened a dimension to Polaris, who made refuge or took refuge inside of Jesse. So let's keep going. What is this? Ordinary Altered World event stage 1. The second slide we called Meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then, when we come out, everything had melted around the projector. This is another incident with Jesse in therapy. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. Tom wasn't playing no games, apparently. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. So while Neil was in the meadow, Tom changed the slide and Neil got lost. Interesting. Any more that you can tell me before I move on? No other documents. But they've been following. So apparently,
they have on Ordinary.
Apparently, even her therapist was with the Bureau.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
So this is the town of Ordinary, huh? Interesting. Alright. So I'm not sure what I'm supposed to find here. But apparently in this one I'm as big as a house. There's nothing in there. What is that? Oh, lights. So where is the dump? Because the dump apparently is where the projector... I can't move. I'm stuck. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. It appears that... Well, I have been playing with this PS5 controller for quite some time this week. So it would make sense that it would be out of battery. But that's okay. Because I have an extremely long cable here. I can hook this up. Alright. And we should be back in business. Alright. So where is the dump? This is the town. This must be... Okay, so this is stage 1. So apparently this is where the incident happened. Uh-oh. What was... Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm in some trouble now. Let me switch to my more powerful weapon. What? You mean to tell me that didn't get you on my side? There. Hey, help me out right quick, bro. Where's the rest of them? Ah. How dare you? Yeah. Oh man, you tearing up my hometown, bro. Look at all these headshots and you just not staggering. I'm about to say at least stagger.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
They can't be that dumb, right? Isn't this the dump? It says stage 1. So yeah, apparently every time they use the projector, the range got further away. And by the time it reached stage 3, it was in the town and teleporting people to other dimensions. And then by the time it reached stage 4, it had gotten everyone in the town just about, except for whoever lives here. So this is probably where those 11 other survivors were at. We're on the very outskirts of town, like over here. Which, I mean, I imagine that must be scary to think about. When you, there must be something scary to consider. You just chilling in town and all of a sudden, people just start vanishing out of nowhere. Let me see. What is this here? Anything with energy? Dodge efficiency? No. Quickly seize people quicker. I don't really need to do that either. These are all for creating weapons. Alright. So let's go over here. I don't see this apparently isn't the dump then. Turntable, transit corridor, and oh, okay, ordinary dump site. So they made a completely different spot for the dump site. So let's go on up there. We got another recording. Hopefully, I don't need to edit much. Let's see.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things.
First of all, don't cut me off.
Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
So yeah, that very point in time, I'd have said, you know what, you're absolutely right. And then I'd have stood up and I'd have offered a handshake and been like, you know, maybe I was imagining things. And then the moment she takes my hand, I would put her in a chokehold and then just leave. Go straight to New York. And if they ask me what happened, I'd be like, well, look, I saw people take my brother away and you telling me he's dead when I know he's not. Like, this is why she was so, like, relieved when she saw everything that's happening in the oldest house. Ordinary supplement. Supplement. What does that mean? Details are largely based on interviews conducted by Dylan Faden. With Dylan Faden. Well, we already know how most of those went, and the obtained therapy sessions from Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. An example, Dylan Faden claims there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse Faden mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered material. Due to the limited space in the investigations sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Now, again, ordinary dump site is this way. There may have been more slides, you never know. But Dylan, so apparently Polaris was with both Dylan and Jesse. But for some reason, she or whatever it is,
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York, and nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
well, they probably used the that hotel where you can teleport using the light string. Dump concession of work order. Yeah, it's the work order to have the whole. So this is the actual dump, or all the materials within from Ordinary. And I see a lot of explosive canisters, so I'm wondering if maybe I'm in for a fight. If I am, let me get my sniper rifle ready. Another document. Globe supplement, huh? Globe? Is that part of Ordinary or no? If it's not part of Ordinary, then I won't bother with it. Oh. Oh, it's an altered object or altered item. Okay, so I see a door over there I can go to. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to take you out right now. Now, oh, they can't reach me up here? If I can just turn one of them. How did that miss? Okay, so the hiss is blocking the way. Yeah, oh wait a minute, there's more? What? Who shot me and from where? I see you. Trying to get up here. I see you. Ain't slick. Okay, I'm not able to control anyone. Took you out. Oh, he's got a shotgun. Oh no. We got flyers. Who is that? Operative ID. So this is another agent that's been turned into a altered item. I mean a hiss infected individual. Ah, they made their way up here. I wasn't paying attention. I gotta take him out now. Alright, let me get some of this health. I don't know how they were able to come up here so quickly. Gotta be careful, if one more hit will do it for me. I think that's it, right? Nope. We got more of these guys.
We should check that lab.
Alright. So if you got the high ground, you're alright. What's that green thing back here? Seize accelerator and truplicate. Why is it saying I don't have any more space, I wonder? Because it looks like I have plenty of space. Weapon mods is full. Okay, those are personal mods. Let me close out weapon mods then. Do I have any increased headshot mod, anything other than one? No? Exclusive to grip, pierce, and pin. Energy gain from headshots. Nah, I'd rather keep the headshot thing if I can. Damage while aiming is increased. Let's get rid of the twos. Damage against enemy armor. I might keep that just in case, because I don't have any other ones like that. Exclusive to shatter, spin, and grip. Ammo cost per shot. Ammo cost per shot. So if I were to put that increases zoom. Where do I see that at? Rate of fire increase. Spin, I believe, is the assault rifle style. Did I delete it by accident? Okay, ammo cost per shot. Okay. So it can't go on this gun. I'll keep what I have. Let's go. Oh, this is a mobile lab, huh? Alright. Take you there. Any documents? Any further studies on ordinary in here? Alright.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Dylan, what are you doing? I didn't like that smile, my friend. I didn't like that smile. What are you doing, Dylan? Alright. So, I just got something new on the hotline. What was that? Former? Descent? Control points. I've already seen all of that. prime candidates. I've already seen that. So I'm not sure which one is new. The board is A-OK intact. The rebel faction descent is former fired. The crisis purge is over. This is not a matter of worry for you. You can hang up now, please. So apparently that huge monster that we fought, well, again, as you know from earlier in the game, the board and the monsters that are creating the hiss are the same, but they're not on the same side. Like the creatures that are creating the hiss are trying to take over not only the human or our world, but they're also trying to take over the board as well. Former, I don't believe we've done the one for former, right? The former descent is back, not gone. It is previous disappointment and is not part of the board or us. We apologize, deny all knowledge for the inconvenience. You will see face the former. It is stealing, linking altered items. It builds a competition, not us. You must espionage, destroy when possible. Do not believe, get hyped about the former's lies and ads. We provide offer better bonus package, health plan. If you leave, you will be sorry. Dead. What? And you will never work or exist in this torn cosmic reality again. Wow. Wow. So if I stop being the director, that's it. I'm dead. What about control points? I don't... Let's see what this says. We reach tether through control points in the Bureau house. Nexus threshold area codes allows for access. You can fast travel through the control points. So all the control points are connected by the board. Interesting. And astral constructs. Certain resources loot can be constructed, crafted into mods. Oh yeah, okay, we've seen that. I don't like this because Dylan just noticed something. Like America overnight. Oh, Dylan just noticed something though. Like, and another thing that's eerie is Dr. Darling. You saw how excited he was to meet Dylan Faden. But look at his demeanor after looking at this slide projector. Like, and then apparently after looking at that or researching it, he started creating the HRAs. So apparently he knew something was coming through the projector. There's nothing else in this room that I can interact with. But the cool thing about this is I don't have to climb stairs. Although I do wonder, it looks like you can go above. Nah, there's nothing up there. It's in the sky. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought there was some documents over there on the desk. So where do I go from here, I wonder? Ordinary AWE, okay, yeah. Thought it was something different for a second there. So the projector's not in this room. Okay, I was about to say, what is that on that chair? And this is apparently ordinary. Alright, folks, I guess we are going to end it here on this save point that we began with. I got some more abilities here. Let me see. 10% more to levitation. Press right stick while levitating to slam into the ground and damage nearby enemies. No, that's not going to help me at all. Oh, wait a minute. Sees large enemies when their health is low. I was going to try and focus on my own health, but if I can get my enemy's health. Okay, so I need what? I need 3 more. And I will have what I need. Alright, folks, we are going to end things here. Astral constructs. I need 1 more to upgrade the grip. I can upgrade Pierce. Why not? It'll give me an extra weapon spot. And I don't use Shatter that much. Alright, so yeah, we're going to end it here. And as you saw, pretty interestingly enough, this slide projector is really what triggered these creatures with the hiss. And I guess when we continue, we will figure out what it is Dr. Darling saw that spooked him so much. Because he was all Mr. Yeah, I want to experiment on these children. On 11-year-old. I mean, you're experimenting on an 11-year-old, priming him to be a candidate to run this bureau. But anyways, when we come back, we will figure out exactly what it is that spooked him so much and caused him to create these HRAs. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, you know what to do. Stay blessed.